What is going on, guys? It's your boy T, certified personal trainer, certified nutritionist, a square one advocate, the founder, creator of the Nunchuckbands. I have been getting a lot of questions on just people just ask me on, hey, how do you use the bands, man? Like, what do I do? So today we are going to go over the different ways to utilize the Nunchuckbands. Stay tuned. Thank you guys for joining me. Why am I sitting in a chair? And it's not because I'm lazy and tired. It's actually because I want to demonstrate and show you guys the different functions of the Nunchuckbands. So every set of Nunchuckbands comes with 3 different pairs of resistance. It comes with 2 straps, and it comes with 2 handles. And this is what the bands actually look like. So, you know, depending on what you're doing, depending on what your goal is, and depending on what you're trying to accomplish, that's going to determine on how you're going to utilize the Nunchuckbands. So I'll first explain every single thing separately. So the reason why I made these detachable is so that you can use them for different purposes. So there's a lot of germs in the gym, and I don't like to touch a lot of things, you know. I mean, I'm not a crazy germaphobe, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, you know, you got to be careful. So the good thing with the handles is you can actually use these on the cable machines. So if you are, I think that's super cool. You know, instead of using the gym equipment, the gym, you know, handles where a bunch of people have touched them, you know, you can actually use your own handles. And these handles are very strong, so they're not going to break. You know, these are more of a heavy-duty type handles. These are actually ones you are going to find in gyms. So these are very good. So I would utilize these, not only with just the bands, but if you are at the club and you want to, you know, if you're like me, you don't like to touch a lot of things, you know, these handles are the perfect. And as you guys can see, there's like a, it's kind of like a double handle thing going on here. So if you're doing like, say you're doing like leg raises and you want to, you know, add some resistance to it, you know, you can actually put your feet in here, anchor the band to whatever, you know, post it is, and you can just put your feet in here. Do like resistant leg raises or something. You know, as I make more videos, I will show why I have a double strap here. So next is the strap. So these straps can be used as anchor points. So like I said before, it comes with 2 straps. So that's actually why I had the chair here. So we are going to pretend like this chair is a bench press, right? So if I'm benching, you know, and if I want to get in an extra exercise within that set, instead of me bouncing around, you know, from machine, piece of equipment, you can actually utilize your bands to do more things at your station. So the reason why these straps are so important is because they can anchor to much anything that's stable and anything that has like a post. So we're going to use this chair as an example. As you guys see, all I did was wrap the strap around, and this is one of the bands here. And all you're going to do is you're just going to clip that band onto it. Now we're just missing one thing. In this case, it would be the handle, and you just attach the handle to the other end of the band. And now you can do, let's see if I can get it here. You can do flies. You can do, you know, rows, you know, whatever the exercise might be. But that is one of the reasons on why these straps are so important, is because you can use them for a lot of different things. So that's just one function of the straps. Another good thing with the straps is if you want to do something more dynamic, I'm just going to go ahead and slide that out the way. If you want to do something more like dynamic, you can actually keep this same setup, and you can actually just go ahead and add that bad boy down to your foot. Now, if you want to do like a, we'll do like a squat with the shoulder press. So if you can squat, shoulder press, do something more athletic, more dynamic type exercises, That's one of the great benefits of the straps. So actually, the good thing about this set, these particular bands, is everything is detachable. So I like to tell my people is your imagination is limitless. So if you can imagine it, then you can do it. That's actually how I created these, was through my just imagination. And regular bands, the only thing with regular bands is you can't do a lot of, different things with them. So the good thing with these bands is, the nunchuck bands, is you can do pretty much anything. So that's just one of the functions, or another one of the functions of the straps. I'm going to try to take this off and not fall over. So, as you guys can see, this is what it'll look like if you're just using one band, one handle, and one strap separately. So the good thing about these bands is they have the capability of being two separate bands. And they also have the capability of actually being just one band. So since I already had this set up, I might as well show you guys on how to connect the bands to make one band as if it would be just a regular resistor band. So we have one strap, one band, one handle. I'm going to set that to the side, and I'm going to grab the other set of bands. Actually, sorry, I'm going to use that strap. I'm going to add the handle and the strap, and we're going to pick this back up. You guys can see this? You see how the setup looks? And all we are going to do is we are just going to attach the other band, to the other end of the strap. Now you have yourself a regular resistant band. And the great thing about doing it this way is you're stepping on the strap. So if you guys know anything with or what tends to happen with regular resistor bands is regular resistor bands tend to break over time because you are consistently stepping on the band. So with the friction and with just you stepping on it over and over and over again, eventually that band starts to break apart, starts to deteriorate. So that's the great thing with the strap is you're stepping on the strap. You can do every single thing a regular band does. So yeah, that's one of the great benefits of having that strap. It can be an anchor. You can wrap around your foot and do something more dynamic. Or in this case, you can just attach it and make it just one, or you can attach everything together and make one separate band. So that's it with that. The next thing, we're going to kind of just detach everything so we can just attach it back together so you guys can know how to attach everything. So when you have one band, that's actually how I use to kind of warm up. Say I got a shoulder day, back day, upper body day. I can just use one band to kind of help, warm up. So that's the great part about, just the one separate band itself. What else can I show you guys? Oh, if you're like, okay, now let's do like a stretch. So if we're stretching, right? Another good thing, I'm going to use a chair again. I'll show you guys the chair. I'm actually going to take the chair out the scene because I don't think I'm going to have enough room for it. So all we're going to do is we're going to anchor the strap to the leg of the chair. And then we're going to add another band, the other band to the strap. And then we're actually going to add the other strap to each end of the resistor band. It's going to look like this. Hope you guys can see that. And if you want to, say stretch out your hips, I'm going to slide the chair forward. You can do something like this. You see that? So I got two bands and two straps. All I'm going to do is let that band kind of pull me forward, feel that stretch in that hip. And there you go. So you can use it for stretching. You can use it for more dynamic. You can use it for home exercises, a home routine. Let's say you want to get you want to do a deadlift. So here's how it's going to look. Kind of make this more easy to see here. So we have a strap and a band connected on the end pieces here. All we are going to do, I'm going to use one at a time. We're just going to add the other end piece to the other strap, on the end of the strap there. And if you want to get in some, let's say some deadlifts in this case, do the same thing to the other band. Here's what we got, guys. It's going to look like this. I'm just going to take a step on the handle. I'm sorry, that's a step on the strap. And then we're going to, bam, deadlift right up. Grab the end of the band there. And we're going to step straight on right up. So that's as far as I can deadlift. Now, let's say you want to do, you know, some chest press. Had a little brain fart there. Chest press. So we got one band, two handles. We're going to add each handle to the end of the bands here. And we can get in, I like to grab from underneath. We can get in some presses. And I feel that resistance. This is one of the more lighter bands here. And if you want to get in like some rows, I like to put my body in a good position here. So you can actually sit them down. You see what I'm doing here? All I'm doing is I got the handles and I'm putting my feet on the band. I know we just talked about stepping on the band. And then you can do rows. You guys see that? You can do rows. You can do flies. You can do flies. You can do, and this is if you want to make like kind of like a mini band. You can do curls. You do some half kneeling curls. Okay? Like I said, guys, the imagination is limitless. These bands have a bunch of different uses. So over time, I actually will make different like small mini circuits that you can do, just your body and the bands itself. Oh, I didn't even show you guys like for the men here, if you want to do like some resistant push-ups, I can't skip that. We got one band and we're going to use two straps. So we're just going to connect the straps. What I'm going to do is like this. This is going to be my new handle here. And we're going to do that. You guys see that? So actually this is, so if you're trying to do like resistant bench press, you can actually use these too. All you got to do is just put it behind your back. Grab onto that bar. Now you got resistance. See that? Or in this case, if you want to do like resistance push-ups, since it's behind my back, now we got some resistant band push-ups. So yeah, you know, these bands, they have, you know, plenty of different functions. I'm actually glad I'm doing this in my basement because it has a door. So another good function, another good use of the straps. Now each set eventually will come with a door anchor or door stopper, but I've been using my straps as an anchor or as like a door stopper. So I'm just gonna slide the camera on over here so you guys can see. You guys like I'm actually at my grandparents' house. My zebra picture there. So we have here's a door. I like to take everything apart and show you how it looks when you attach everything. So I'm gonna grab a handle. So we're gonna make it again until just one band here. Yeah, see that? That's how it's gonna look. All you gotta do is you just gotta open up the door, throw the band inside. That didn't work the first attempt. Let's see if I got it in the second attempt. I just kind of put my foot at the bottom and just slide on in there. Slide it in. There we go. And you guys can see that's not coming out. It's secured. Now you have your home gym. Okay. And if you want, you can just add the other band to it. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Now we can do every single thing that we would do inside of a club, inside of a gym. Do your rows. You can do your flies, your presses, you know, you can do whatever you want to do, but that is another good benefit of the strap. You guys see I'm pulling pretty hard on it, so it's not going to fly out. So yeah, there you guys go. That's my first kind of tutorial. I can't even say that word. Tutorial. I don't know, but I guess you guys know what I'm trying to say here. On how to use Nunchuckbands. If you guys have any more questions, I will be making more videos. So that's kind of like the quick, you know, summary of how I typically use them. You know, I use these bad boys for a bunch of other things too. You know, say I have like an athlete, you know, I use them for athletics. I use them for rehabilitation. I use them for like how we just did in our home exercises, you know, pretty much whatever. So that is how you use the Nunchuckbands. There we go. Hey, if you guys have any questions, you know, please leave a comment. And if you're feeling very generous and nice, go ahead and click that subscribe button. So